Greetings, X-lings, it's Zeno. It's the weekend, so that means X won't be able to continue his race today. But I wanted to continue a race today with just us, so I wanted to pitch a few games to you, and let's get right into it. Keeping with F-Zero sci-fi theme, we have R-Type 3, the Third Lightning. It's a side-scrolling space shooter by Jaleco that is about getting to the end of each level and defeating the boss. You can rapid fire by holding down Y, or you can hold down X and do a huge charge shot. You also get a partner with various abilities. The one I chose, for example, can attach to me for extra firepower or can detach to me to shoot at a long distance. It can also attach to my back to fire behind me. As you collect power-ups, your partners will evolve and get different powers, such as different shots or shooting in different directions. However, this game is hard. One hit and you're dead. Moving on to something that's a little more friendly is Kirby's Dreamland 3. It's a platformer that's a basic Kirby game. You can fly, you can run, you can suck up enemies and gain their powers, and it's just getting through each level. It's much more of a chill game. You can get hit many more times than R-Type. But you also have this partner that I actually don't know what he does, so I like to eat it. If you haven't had enough racing, listen to this nostalgic music. I put onto the roster the original Mario Kart for Super Nintendo, running 100 cc's and using one of the 8 characters, 4 of which are replicas of the other. It's a lot nicer of a racing game than F-Zero, but there are different aspects to it. Where F-Zero has hard tracks and fast speeds, this one's a lot slower and has much easier tracks. But as a result, you can do different things, such as sliding using the L and R buttons to do a little hop, and there's also, of course, the weapons aspect Mario Kart has become so famous for. And people not letting me get first that Mario Kart has also been very famous for. For something a little different, I also have the original Chrono Trigger, an RPG that I have yet to play. X did a full playthrough on his live stream, but I refuse to watch it because I don't like spoilers. It's said to be a classic, and it's said to be a must-play, so as far as an RPG goes, this is the one I chose. Just like most classic RPGs, in this one you can name your characters, explore worlds, gain allies, and save the world, so I assume. There will be fighting monsters involved, but I didn't get to do that. Sorry. A shooter, a platformer, a racer, and an RPG. To wrap up this list, I chose Pokemon Emerald, a turn-based fantasy sci-fi adventure game in which it's you and your choice companions against the world to become the very best. The only problem is that most of us will have to change how we record due to using a different emulator, but after researching a bit, I found it's really not that difficult. If you want to know the emulator I use and how I would record it, just ask. And if enough of you ask, I'll just make a video on it and put it out there. I chose Pokemon Emerald specifically because I wish to play a special version that was easiest to find in Emerald. I won't reveal what it is, but caution, you will see my non-manly side. So that's all of them. Z-Type 3, Kirby's Dreamland 3, Mario Kart, Chrono Trigger, and Pokemon Emerald. Leave your votes down below and we'll choose a game to play together by next weekend. If you find any of these particularly interesting and we end up not choosing it, don't be afraid to let's play it yourself. I'm sure others will join you. I mean, everybody's got different interests. Like, I'm sure Kelsey would probably not want to choose Z-Type because she'll probably explode as much as I do. I could even beat the first level for my freaking recording. Whereas Sabo would probably want to choose Chrono Trigger or Mario Kart because the music in that game is definitely astounding. I want to find time for all of these eventually, so I will get to... I don't want to say that I will get to them because I hate making promises that I know I can't keep. Sorry, Minecraft series. Well, I've rambled on long enough. That's all for me. Zeno out.